Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Me too. Today is going to be really good. We're talking about something so many people ask us about.
Yes, today we're talking about listening, how to improve your listening skills fast.
Exactly. And you know what? I think listening is the most important skill when you learn English.
I agree. When you can understand English, everything becomes easier. You can watch movies, you can talk with people, you can understand songs.
Right. But here's the problem. Many people say listening is the hardest part.
Oh, yes, I hear this all the time. People say, I can read English, I can write English, but when someone talks to me, I don't understand anything.
Exactly. And it's so frustrating, right? You study for months, maybe years, but then you watch a movie and you think, what are they saying?
I know that feeling. I remember when I was learning a new language. I studied the grammar, I learned so many words, but when I listened to real people talking, it was like nothing made sense.
So what happened? How did you fix it?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, because there are some really good ways to improve your listening fast.
And I want to say something important right now. When we say fast, we don't mean like in 1 week.
Right, not magic.
But you can see real improvement in maybe 2 or 3 weeks if you do the right things.
Yes, and the key word is right things, because many people practice listening, but they practice the wrong way.
Okay, so let's start with this. Why is listening so hard?
That's a great question. I think there are three big reasons.
Tell me.
First, when people speak, they speak fast, much faster than when you read.
Oh, yes. When you read, you can go slowly. You can stop. You can read the same sentence 5 times.
Exactly. But when someone is talking, they don't stop for you. The words just keep coming.
It's like a river. The water keeps flowing and you can't stop it.
I love that. Yes, exactly like a river. So that's the first reason, speed.
What's the second reason?
The second reason is connected words.
Connected words? What do you mean?
Okay, so when people speak English naturally, they don't say every word separately, they connect the words together.
Oh, like instead of saying, what do you want, they say, what do you want?
Perfect example, yes. In writing, you see, what do you want? Four clear words. But when people talk, it sounds like, what do you want? Almost like two words.
And if you don't know this, you get so confused.
Right. You're listening for what do you want, but you hear what do you want and you think, what do you want? That's not a word I know.
So it's not that you don't know the words, it's that the words sound different when people talk.
Exactly. You know the words what do you want, but together they sound different.
Okay, that makes sense. So we have speed, we have connected words. What's the third reason?
The third reason is vocabulary in context.
Vocabulary in context.
Yes, so maybe you know the word get. It's a simple word, right?
Sure, get means to receive something, like I get a present.
Yes, but get has so many meanings. I get up in the morning. I get tired at work. I don't get it. I need to get going.
Oh, wow. Same word, but totally different meanings.
Exactly. So when you're listening and someone says, I don't get it, maybe you think they're talking about receiving something, but actually they mean I don't understand.
So you know the word, but you don't understand what it means in that situation.
Right. That's vocabulary in context. You need to understand how words are used in real conversations.
Okay, so these are the three big problems: speed, connected words, and vocabulary in context.
Yes, but here's the good news. Once you understand these problems, you can fix them.
Okay, so let's talk about solutions. How can people improve their listening fast?
First solution, and this is the most important one, you need to listen every day.
Every single day?
Every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes.
Why is daily practice so important?
Because your brain needs to get used to the sounds of English. It's like exercise. If you want to run faster, you can't just run once a week. You need to run regularly.
That makes sense. So listening is like training your brain.
Exactly. Your brain needs to practice hearing English sounds, hearing how words connect, hearing different accents.
Okay, but here's a question. What should people listen to?
Great question. And this is where many people make mistakes.
What do you mean?
Well, many beginners try to listen to things that are too difficult,
Like what?
like news programs or fast movies or podcasts for native speakers.
And that's too hard?
Way too hard. Imagine you're learning to swim. You don't start in the deep ocean, right? You start in the shallow water.
Oh, I like this. So you need to start with easier listening material.
Exactly. You need to listen to things that are just a little bit difficult. Not too easy, not too hard.
How do you know if something is the right level?
Good question. I think if you understand about 70 to 80%, that's perfect.
70 to 80%?
Yes, you should understand most of it, but not everything. If you understand 100%, it's too easy. You're not learning anything new.
Right.
But if you only understand 30 or 40%, it's too hard. You'll just feel confused and frustrated.
So 70 to 80% is the sweet spot.
Yes, the sweet spot. I love that expression. So, what kind of things are good for beginners?
Well, podcasts like ours are good. We speak slowly and clearly. We use simple words.
What else?
Well, children's shows can be really good. I know it sounds funny, but children's shows use simple language and they speak clearly. That's true, and there's no shame in that. You're learning, so you use learning materials.
Exactly. Also, there are YouTube channels specifically for English learners. The speakers talk slowly and explain things simply.
What about music? Can you learn from songs?
Songs are great, but you need to be careful.
Why careful?
Because in songs, sometimes the grammar is not correct, or the pronunciation is strange because of the music.
Oh, right. Like they might say words in a weird way to match the rhythm.
Exactly. But songs are still good for learning common phrases and getting used to how English sounds.
And they're fun.
Yes, that's important. Learning should be fun. If you enjoy what you're listening to, you'll want to do it every day.
Okay, so we listen every day and we choose the right level. What's the next tip?
The next tip is to listen to the same thing multiple times.
Multiple times? You mean like listen to the same podcast episode more than once?
Yes, listen 3 times, 4 times, maybe even 5 times.
But doesn't that get boring?
You know, people always say that, but actually it's the opposite.
Really?
Yes, the first time you listen, you're trying to understand the main idea. You catch maybe 70%.
Okay.
The second time you listen, you understand more, maybe 85%. You hear words you missed the first time.
Interesting.
The third time, you start to notice small things, how they pronounce certain words, how they connect words together, little expressions you didn't hear before.
So each time you listen, you discover something new.
Exactly. It's like watching a good movie again. You see details you missed the first time.
I never thought about it that way.
And here's another benefit. When you listen multiple times, those words and phrases go deeper into your memory.
Oh, so you remember them better.
Much better. It's the difference between meeting someone once and meeting them 5 times. After 5 times, you remember their name, right?
True. Okay, so listen every day, choose the right level, and listen to the same thing multiple times. What's next?
Next tip, and this is really important, read while you listen.
Read while you listen?
Yes. Find materials that have both audio and text, like podcasts with transcripts or audiobooks with the written book.
Why is this helpful?
Because when you read and listen at the same time, you connect the sounds with the words.
Oh, so you hear, what do you want, and you see it's written, what do you want?
Exactly. Your brain makes the connection. Oh, that's how what do you want sounds in real speech.
That's clever.
It's really powerful. I recommend doing this maybe 20 to 30% of your listening time.
Not all the time?
No, because sometimes you need to practice listening without reading. That's real life, right? When someone talks to you, you don't have a transcript.
True.
But reading while listening is great for learning how words sound together.
Got it. So use it as a learning tool, but also practice without it.
Perfect. You understand exactly.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, this next one is something many people don't do, but it's so helpful.
Tell me.
Shadow listening.
Shadow listening? What's that?
Okay, so you listen to something, and while you listen, you try to repeat what you hear, like a shadow following someone.
Oh, so if someone says, I went to the store, I say, I went to the store right after them.
Yes, exactly like that.
But how does that help listening? I thought we were talking about listening, not speaking.
Good question. Here's why it helps. When you try to repeat what you hear, you have to listen very carefully.
Okay.
You listen to the exact sounds, the rhythm, the intonation, everything.
So it forces you to pay attention to details.
Exactly. And also, when you practice making those sounds yourself, your brain understands them better.
Interesting. So speaking helps listening.
Yes, they're connected. When you know how to say something, it's easier to hear it.
That makes sense. How often should someone do shadow listening?
Maybe 10 minutes a day is good. You don't need to do it for a long time.
And should you do it with difficult material or easy material?
Start with easy material, something slow and clear. When that feels comfortable, you can try something a bit faster.
Okay, I want to try this.
You should. It's really effective.
What's the next step?
Okay, this one is about variety.
Variety?
Yes, you need to listen to different types of English.
What do you mean by different types?
Well, different accents, different speeds, different topics.
Why is that important?
Because in real life, you'll meet people with different accents. British accent, American accent, Australian accent, Indian accent.
Oh, right, and they all sound different.
Very different. If you only listen to American English, you might have trouble understanding British English.
That happened to me once. I watched a British show and I was so confused.
See? That's why variety is important. You need to train your ear to understand different accents.
What about different topics?
That's also important. Don't just listen to one type of content.
Like what?
Like, if you only listen to podcasts about learning English, you only learn words related to learning.
Right.
But in real life, people talk about many things: food, sports, movies, work, family.
So you need to learn vocabulary for different situations.
Exactly. Listen to cooking shows, travel videos, interviews with different people.
Mix it up.
Yes, mix it up. That's perfect.
Okay, so we need variety and accents in topics. Got it. What's next?
Next tip, focus on understanding the main idea first.
The main idea?
Yes, many learners try to understand every single word, and when they don't understand one word, they panic.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
Most people do. But here's the thing, you don't need to understand every word.
Really?
Really, think about it. Even in your own language, do you understand every single word people say?
Actually, no. Sometimes I miss words, but I still understand the conversation.
Exactly, because you understand the main idea. You understand the context.
So in English, it's the same?
Same thing. If you understand the main idea, that's great. You're doing well.
But what if I want to understand everything?
That comes later. First, understand the main idea. Then, when you listen again, you can focus on the details.
So don't stress about every word.
Don't stress. Just relax and try to get the general meaning.
That actually makes me feel better.
Good. Learning should feel good, not stressful.
What's the next tip?
Use visual context when you can.
Visual context?
Yes, watch videos instead of just listening to audio sometimes.
Why?
Because when you can see what's happening, it's easier to understand.
Oh, like if someone is cooking and they say, cut the onion, I can see them cutting the onion.
Perfect example. The visual helps you understand the words.
And I can see their body language and facial expressions.
Yes, that's important too. Body language tells you a lot about meaning.
So videos are better than just audio?
Not better, but different. Both are good. Videos help you learn with visual context. Audio only helps you practice listening without visual help.
So use both.
Yes, use both. Maybe do more videos at the beginning, and as you get better, do more audio only.
That makes sense.
And here's a fun trick with videos. Watch without subtitles first.
No subtitles? That sounds scary.
I know, but try it. Just try to understand from the visuals and the words you catch.
Okay, and then?
Then watch again with English subtitles. Not subtitles in your language, English subtitles.
Why English subtitles?
Because you want to learn English, right? If you use subtitles in your language, you're just reading in your language. You're not really learning English.
Oh, that's true. So English subtitles help me connect the sounds with the English words.
Exactly. You hear the word and see the word at the same time.
Got it.
Okay, next tip. This one's about mindset.
Mindset?
Yes, how you think about listening practice.
Okay, tell me.
Many people think they're bad at listening. They say, I'm terrible at listening. I'll never understand English.
Oh no, that's sad.
It is sad, and it's also wrong.
What do you mean?
You're not bad at listening. You're just a beginner at listening to English.
There's a difference?
Big difference. Bad at listening sounds permanent, like you can never improve.
Right.
But beginner at listening to English means you're learning. You will get better with practice.
So it's about having a growth mindset.
Exactly. Believe that you can improve, because you can.
I like this.
And also be patient with yourself.
Patient?
Yes, learning to understand English takes time. You might not see improvement every day.
That can be frustrating.
I know, but improvement is happening even when you don't notice it.
Really?
Yes, your brain is working in the background, making connections, learning patterns.
So even if I feel like I'm not improving, I actually am.
Most of the time, yes, just keep practicing.
Don't give up.
Never give up. Every minute you spend listening is making you better.
Okay, I love that. What's the next tip?
Active listening versus passive listening.
What's the difference?
Active listening is when you really focus. You sit down, you pay attention, you try to understand everything.
Okay.
Passive listening is when English is playing in the background while you do other things.
Like listening to a podcast while you cook dinner?
Exactly. You're cooking, so you're not fully focused on the English.
Which one is better?
Both are good, but for different reasons.
How so?
Active listening is better for learning. When you focus, you learn more.
That makes sense.
But passive listening is also helpful. It gets your brain used to the sounds of English.
So it's like background training?
Yes, good way to say it. Background training.
How much of each should I do?
I think maybe 70% active, 30% passive.
70% active?
Yes, because active listening is where the real learning happens. But passive listening is good too, especially if you're busy.
So if I only have time to listen while I'm doing other things, that's still helpful?
Absolutely. Some listening is always better than no listening.
Good to know.
Okay, here's another important tip. Use prediction.
Prediction, like guessing?
Kind of. Before you listen to something, think about what words might be in it.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's say you're going to listen to a podcast about cooking.
Okay.
Before you start, think for a minute. What words might you hear? Maybe ingredients, recipe, delicious, bake, cook.
Oh, so I'm preparing my brain.
Exactly. Your brain is ready to hear those words.
And that makes it easier to understand?
Much easier. Because when you hear ingredients, your brain recognizes it immediately.
That's smart.
It's called activating your background knowledge. You use what you already know to help you understand new things.
I like this tip.
Me too. It's simple but very effective.
What else should people know about improving listening?
Okay, here's a big one. Learn common phrases as chunks.
Chunks?
Yes, chunks. Groups of words that go together.
Like what?
Like, how are you? That's a chunk. You don't think, how are you? You just hear the whole thing together.
How are you? One piece.
Right. Or what's up? Or thank you so much. Or I'm going to.
Why is this important for listening?
Because native speakers use these chunks all the time. They don't think about individual words.
So if I know the chunks, I'll recognize them quickly when I hear them.
Exactly. Instead of trying to understand each word, you hear the whole phrase and you know what it means.
That's much faster.
Much faster. And this is how you start to understand natural speed English.
How do you learn chunks?
Pay attention when you're listening or reading. Notice phrases that appear together often.
And then?
Write them down, practice them, use them.
So I'm collecting useful phrases.
Yes, make your own collection of common chunks.
I'm gonna start doing that.
You should. It really helps.
Okay, what's next?
Take breaks and review.
Breaks.
Yes, you can't improve your listening by studying for 5 hours straight.
Why not?
Your brain gets tired. After about 30 minutes of focused listening, you need a break.
How long should the break be?
5 or 10 minutes. Just rest your brain.
And then continue?
Yes, maybe do another 30 minutes, but don't push yourself too hard.
What about reviewing?
Reviewing is so important. Don't just listen to something once and never think about it again.
So go back to things I listened to before?
Yes, maybe listen to the same podcast episode after a week, or watch the same video after a few days.
Why is that helpful?
Because the first time it's new and difficult. The second time, after some days, you'll be surprised. It's easier now.
Oh, because I've improved.
Exactly, and that feels good. It shows you that you're making progress.
I like that. It's like proof that I'm getting better.
Yes, and it's very motivating.
Okay, we've talked about so many tips. Can we summarize them?
Good idea. Let's go through them quickly.
First, listen every day.
Yes, even just 10 minutes.
Choose the right level, not too easy, not too hard.
70 to 80% understanding is perfect.
Listen to the same thing multiple times.
3, 4, 5 times. Each time you learn something new.
Read while you listen sometimes.
To connect sounds with written words.
Try shadow listening.
Repeat what you hear to train your brain.
Listen to variety, different accents and topics.
Mix it up.
Focus on the main idea, not every word.
Don't stress about understanding everything.
Use visual context with videos.
Body language and actions help understanding.
Have a growth mindset and be patient.
You will improve with practice.
Do active and passive listening.
Mostly active, some passive.
Use prediction before listening.
Prepare your brain for what you might hear.
Learn common phrases as chunks.
Groups of words that go together.
Take breaks and review.
Rest your brain and revisit old materials.
Wow, that's a lot of tips.
It is, but you don't need to do all of them at once.
What do you mean?
Start with 2 or 3 tips. When those become habits, add more.
So don't try to change everything at once.
Exactly. Small changes, consistent practice.
That's good advice.
You know what? I want to share a personal story.
Please do.
When I was learning my second language, I was so frustrated with listening. I could read books, I could write emails, but when people talked to me, I felt lost.
What did you do?
I decided to watch one TV show in that language, just one show. I watched every episode 3 times.
Every episode 3 times?
Yes, first time with subtitles in my language, just to understand the story.
Okay.
Second time with subtitles in the language I was learning to see how the words looked.
Right.
Third time, no subtitles, just trying to understand from listening.
And did it work?
It worked amazingly. After a few weeks, I could understand so much more.
Because you listened to the same voices, the same type of speaking.
Exactly. My brain got used to those voices, that speed, those expressions.
And then you could understand other things too.
Yes, the skills transferred. Other shows became easier. Real conversations became easier.
That's inspiring.
The point is, you need to find what works for you and stick with it.
Consistency is key.
Absolutely. Doing a little bit every day is better than doing a lot once a week.
Right, because your brain needs regular practice.
Your brain is like a muscle. Regular exercise makes it stronger.
I have a question.
Sure.
What if someone feels like they're not improving, like they practice every day, but they still don't understand much?
That's a great question, and it's a common feeling.
What should they do?
First, check if the material is the right level. Maybe it's too difficult.
Go easier?
Yes, there's no shame in using easier materials. It's better to understand 70% of something easy than 20% of something hard.
That makes sense.
Second, track your progress.
How?
Maybe record yourself. Listen to something today, note how much you understand, then listen to the same thing in 2 weeks. Compare.
So you have proof of improvement.
Exactly. Sometimes we improve, but we don't notice because it's gradual.
Like growing. You don't see yourself growing every day, but you are.
Perfect analogy.
What else can someone do if they feel stuck?
Change your materials. If you've been listening to podcasts, try videos. If you've been watching American shows, try British shows.
Variety again.
Yes, sometimes your brain needs new challenges.
And what about finding time to practice? Many people are very busy.
That's true, but here's the thing. You can listen while doing other things.
Like what?
Wider cooking, cleaning, exercising, driving, walking.
Passive listening.
Exactly. Use that time. It's not wasted time. You're training your ears.
So even if you're busy, you can find time.
Always. There's always some time.
What about people who get discouraged easily?
Find a listening buddy.
A listening buddy?
Yes, someone who is also learning English. You can share what you're listening to, discuss it, encourage each other.
Oh, that's nice. So you're not alone in the journey.
Exactly. Learning together is more fun and more motivating.
And you can help each other when one person feels discouraged.
Right. Community is powerful.
I really like that idea.
Me too. Learning doesn't have to be lonely.
Okay, before we finish, any final advice?
Yes, enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process?
Yes, don't just think about the goal, enjoy the journey.
What do you mean?
Listen to things you find interesting. Watch shows you enjoy. Don't force yourself to listen to boring things just because they're good for learning.
So choose topics you care about.
Exactly. If you love cooking, listen to cooking podcasts. If you love sports, watch sports videos.
Because if you enjoy it, you'll do it more.
And you'll do it happily, not as a chore.
Learning should be fun.
Learning should definitely be fun. When it's fun, you learn faster and better.
I completely agree.
And remember, every person who speaks English fluently now was once a beginner.
That's true.
They made mistakes. They felt confused. They didn't understand movies or conversations.
But they kept practicing.
They kept practicing, and now they're fluent. You can do the same.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Everyone starts somewhere. The important thing is to start and to keep going.
Don't give up.
Never give up. Your future self will thank you.
I love that.
Okay, I think we've covered everything.
We talked about so much today. I hope everyone listening feels motivated and ready to practice.
Me too. And remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to practice.
Progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection. That should be your motto.
So to everyone listening, what's your plan? What will you do today to practice listening?
Good question. Maybe start with this podcast. Listen to it again in a few days.
Notice how much more you understand the second time.
And then find another podcast or video you enjoy. Make it part of your daily routine.
10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you have time for.
Every minute counts.
Every minute counts. I really believe that.
Me too. Okay, should we finish?
Yes, let's finish. Thank you everyone for listening to us today.
Thank you so much. We hope this was helpful.
And we hope you feel more confident about improving your listening skills.
Remember, you can do this. Just be patient with yourself and practice regularly.
Small steps every day lead to big results.
That's beautiful. Small steps every day lead to big results.
Okay, everyone. Happy listening.
Happy listening. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.